Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. Today we will learn how to finish a 3-strand necklace or a multi-strand necklace with a toggle clasp and some split rings. So here I have a 3-strand necklace. Say just in case if I don't have a 3-strand toggle clasp or a connector. So how do I finish this? So in this case, I have threaded some 6 seed beads to beading wire. My beading wire measures 0.38. I don't know, it's a millimeter, I guess. So this is my beading wire. It's a 7-strand beading wire, and um, I just cut some length and threaded in. Approximately the inner one is 11. Um, 16 and a half to 17 inches. The outer layer is a little bit more than that. I didn't measure it. So I want this to be a 3-strand necklace, and I want it to sit. I want these beads to sit right next to each other rather than mixing with each other. So I have made this U, and then I have threaded in all the beads and stuff like that. So to finish this, so you can thread any beads. Here I have 6 odd beads in 3 different colors, so it's gradiating from the darker to the lighter and the more lighter version. But you can use any beads you want, and just a 3-strand necklace. It's one of the Christmas series. This is part 2 video, and for December 2 you can make this for yourself if you have enough beads. You can also use the same color beads. It will look really awesome. And then you need some crimp beads or crimp tubes, and then you need this kind of um, plier. If you don't have this, you can use anything which is round to make the split ring. I wanted to show how to make the split ring also, and for that I have an artistic wire of 20 gauge. I just cut a piece for myself, and all you need to do is you need to take a round mandrel, or if you have this, um, you can use this. And then all you need to do is, let me see how big this one is. I think I did it in this circle. Okay, so all you need to do is take the 20 gauge water stick wire. So it's a little bit hard wire, and hold the end of the wire here on your thumb, and then just try to coil the wire around the mandrel or the pliers, or whichever you decide to have. So just coil it around just like that. I'm sorry, I'm going out of the camera because I just don't want to lose the shape of the wire. And once you have coiled it, you can squish the coil together so that it's right next to each other. Make sure it's right next to each other, and you can squish it like that. Once you're done, that's it. You can take this out of the pliers. And wire cutters, we need some wire cutters. So here is our coil. So I'm just going to snip this coil off right here where it starts to coil. And this is what I have so far, and I'm leaving about 1.5, see, 1 3/4. So it starts from here, and then it goes, and then I want to snip this off where the round is still secure. So about, I'll just separate this a little bit, so I have, say, some space, and just go ahead and snip this wire off right here. So if you can see, it's a split ring. The key ring that you put keys inside, it's like that. So you made one by yourself. Then all you need to do is make sure the edges are tucked in, and just squish this with in between your nylon jaw pliers a couple of times. And we don't want any sharp edges, so if the edge is a little bit out, make it in, and that's all. Your split rings are ready. And with this split ring, what we are going to do is we are going to crimp the all three of the strands. So I'll take some crimp tubes that I have over here. We'll take 3 crimp tubes to start with. So we'll finish one end and move on to the next end. So first of all, I'm going to take the innermost wire and put the crimp tube on. Take my split ring, put it on here, and then go back through the crimp tube. Make sure your crimp tube doesn't go inside the bead, because it does, because 6 or 6 beads is a bigger hole, and it does. And then you bring your crimp bead right here, right next to the split ring. And if you're okay with the size over here, all you do is push the crimp bead all the way here and press it flat, just like that. And then what you can do is you can insert these things here, and that's done. The first innermost circle is done. So the next strand, the same deal. Just put the crimp bead and take your split ring and put your wire through and back through the crimp tube. Once you're happy, go ahead and crimp the tube flat with your tweezer nose pliers. In my case, you can use a flat nose pliers, or you can also use a crimping tool to crimp. So now I'm going to do the same here. Put it through and push the crimp bead all the way, and then go ahead and flatten the crimp tube with your needle nose or tweezer nose pliers. Once you're done with it, now you can see all the beads are attached to your split rings, and it's secure. And then all you need to do is pull all the beads towards this end. Now it's an easy thing to snip off the excess wire, because it can go inside the 6 or 6 beads, but it's a little bit tricky to get it. So there we go. And now all our beads, make sure all our beads are secure and they are moved. And then this is the only chance you get to adjust the length of the thing. So just make sure all the beads are down, and make sure the length of your necklace is also the gap and everything is exactly how much you want. If you're happy with it, then you can go ahead and do the same this side too. This case also, we need some crimp tubes. Then the same thing. This time we will start from the outer. Put the split ring and take it inside. Use your needle nose or tweezer nose pliers to pull the thread all the way. And if you're happy with it, go ahead and hold the split ring. Make sure there is no gap. And then I'm pulling it tight, and at the same time I'm giving a little bit of a gap because I don't want the split ring to be very tight. I want this to move freely. So that's that. And then the next strand, we are putting in the crimp tube and then putting it through the split ring and coming back through the crimp bead. Now hold the split ring and pull the there we go. So pull it tight and then all you go ahead and squish the crimp bead and then snip the excess tail off. One more. Put in the crimp bead, then go through the split ring and come back through the crimp bead and hold on to the tail and pull until it's nice and tight. And we need still some wiggle room, so just make sure there is some gap so that this one freely moves on the split ring. If it is tight, then it will get stuck and it won't lay properly. So we have finished all that. We have attached all the strands to the split ring, and now you can see how it is nicely done. And all you need to do now is add your toggle clasps to the split ring. So for this, you can actually add your toggle clasps to the split ring if you want to, or you can add a jump ring. I would like to add a couple of jump rings actually, to make it extra special and secure, and moreover it adds to a design element as well. So I have here some 4mm jump rings that I'm going to use, and I have here a bent close pliers. You don't even have to have the bent close pliers. You can use even the round nose pliers to close the jump rings off, and then you open the jump ring, put this on and put the toggle clasp in and then close it. And we will do one more jump ring to the same side just to be safe. So I'm just going to put the jump ring through and the toggle clasp end. Let's see if we can get this through both things. See, there we go. This adds nice element, nice touch to the nice finish to the necklace, and it also adds to security because the jump ring is closed, but still there's a little bit of a gap, wiggle room that we have in the jump ring. So in order to make sure that that's okay, so I'll just put the jump ring here on the split ring and the toggle clasp, and close it. Open another jump ring and do the same. Put it through my toggle clasp. And necklace is done. As you can see, this is how the necklace is. This will come in the back, and you can just add the toggle, just this, like this, and your necklace is done. Hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. And I'm doing this Christmas series for all of December, you guys. Every single day, one video until December 25th. So watch and make use of it. Make more earrings, necklaces, and Christmas holiday crafts, and make yourself merry. Thank you so much for signing in. Bye bye.